स्टूडेंट टॉपिक चल रहा है वर्ल्ड ट्रेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन यानी WTO। और लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने वर्ल्ड ट्रेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की मीनिंग और उसके स्ट्रक्चर के बारे में डिस्कस किया। आज का टॉपिक फंक्शंस ऑफ WTO या रोल। इंस्टेड ऑफ कॉलिंग द वर्ल्ड ट्रेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन शुड be called World Trade of Opportunities. WTO gives an opportunity to the nations to sit together and talk trade. It gives them the forum where nations can negotiate with the objective of a win-win situation. It enforces the multilateral trade rules. In a nutshell of WTO performs the following functions is given below. Number 1 is helping development and transition economies. It means developing countries make up about 3/4 of the total World Trade Organization membership. The role of World Trade Organization increases as most of these developing countries are in transition phase as they are shifting from planned economic system to the market based system. The World Trade Secretariat Training and Technical Corporation Institute organization a number of programs to train government officials as negotiated. Number 2, specialized help for export. In 1964, the World Trade Organization established the International Trade Center to help develop countries in their exports. It is jointly operated by the World Trade Organization and the United Nations. It provides information and advice on export market and marketing techniques. Next, number 3, World Trade Organization in global economic policy making. WTO cooperates with the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and other multilateral institutions to achieve greater coherence in global economic policy making. Number 4, taking information. World Trade Organization takes regular information from the member countries regarding their policies and tariff. According to many agreements, the government has to notify the World Trade Organization about the modified trade measures like safety standard, technical standard, anti-dumping, and countervailing duties, etc. Number 5, giving information to public. It also disseminates information to the public about the development of WTO through its publication and its website. Next or last, encouraging development and economic reforms. GATT, General Agreement Tariff and Trade, allow for special assistance and trade concession for developing countries. World Trade Agreement gives them transition periods to adjust to the more unfamiliar and perhaps difficult framework. स्टूडेंट देखिए नेक्स्ट टॉपिक एग्रीमेंट्स ऑफ वर्ल्ड ट्रेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. The major agreements that have taken place in World Trade Organization are as follows. Number one is agreements on agriculture. The agreement relating to agriculture is made up of several elements which seek to reform trade in agriculture and provide the basis for market oriented policies, thereby improving economic cooperation for importing and exporting countries. Number two, agreement on sanitary and psychiatry measures. The agreement on the application of the sanitary and psychomet measures concern the application of food safety and animal and plant health regulation. If recognizes government right to take sanitary and psychosanitary measures but stipulates that they must be based on science, should be applied only the extent necessary to protect human, animal, or plant life and health, and should not arbitrarily and unjustifiable. Next, agreement on textiles and clothing. The objective of this agreement is to secure the integration of the textile and the clothing sector, where much of the trade is currently subject to negotiation under the Multi-Fives Agreement. Next, number 4, agreement on anti-dumping practices. The GATT had permitted imposing of anti-dumping duties. The agreement of the provide the greater clarity of the issue. A sooner clause was introduced for the review of anti-dumping action every 5 years. Moreover, it sought to establish a committee on anti-dumping practices. Number 5, agreements on customs valuation. Fraudulent practices normally involved in customs valuation but taken care of during the Tokyo round. The agreement is basis for the valuation of goods for custom purposes. Next, agreements on pre-shipment inspection. It means it involves the use of specialized private companies to check shipment details such as the price, quality, and quantity of good. The agreement sought to introduce greater transparency, and so it was in favor of independent review procedure that could resolve a dispute between the inspecting agencies and the export. Next, number 7, agreement on rules of origin. Origin means nationality of a product. It is important, particularly in case of a product it manufactured in more than one country. It is because the origin of a product determines the amount of tariffs to be imposed in the importing country. The agreement and the sought to ensure transparency in this respect. It provides that the Committee on Rules of Origin, along with a technical committee would supervise the harmonization of different countries' procedure in this context. Next, number 8, agreements on import licensing procedure. Student, it means the agreement tried to bring in transparency to the import licensing procedure. It emphasized on the publication of the licensing rule in the importing country, on the avoidance of unnecessary delay in granting license. So next, agreement on dispute settlement. A dispute settlement procedure existed in the pre-round gate, but is handicapped by the refusal of countries, mainly developed countries, to respect its final ruling. Next or last, agreement on helping least developed and food importing countries. It means it is recognized that during the reform program, least developed importing developing countries may experience negative effect with regard to giving food supplies and reasonable terms and conditions. Such countries need assistance. Therefore, a special ministerial decision calls for appropriate mechanism related to the availability of food and the provision of basic foods in full grant from aid for agriculture development. It also refers to the possibility of assistance from the International Monetary Fund and IMF and the World Bank with respect to the short-term financing of commercial food import. The Committee on Agriculture holds responsibility to monitor follow-up to the decisions. स्टूडेंट नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में इसके बेनिफिट्स ऑफ WTO एंड लिमिटेशंस उसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. थैंक यू स्टूडेंट.